Hi, I'm Rob from Sherpa Consultants, and I'm showing you how easy it is to create your own system using the Sherpa Infinity application. This is lesson number 5, and we're going to concentrate on looking at managing your users and also setting menu permissions. Okay, so let's look at what we're going to do during this lesson. Firstly, we're going to add a new user, so you can see how to do that and set them up with a password. Then we're going to look at some of the functionality around managing your existing users, such as setting them as admins. And lastly, we're going to look at setting up the menu permissions for each user. So really controlling what they can see in their menu. Okay, so if we look at our Sherpa Infinity application that we've been using in these past lessons, there you can see our products and services page, which just lists all the records in our products and services table. Up in the top left, you've got your menu icon. If we click on that and then click into settings, you've got this users option down at the bottom. If I click on that, you can see what it shows is all the users that I have set up in my application. If we wanted to create a new one, I would click on this plus icon up here in the top right and then fill out the details. So email, first name, last name, and just give them a password. Okay, I'm not going to create one. I can just go back to the original screen. What you can also do from the screen is control their admin settings. So you can see anyone in this column, I know it's missing the label, but anyone in this column that's got this toggle switch to on is set up as an admin. So they will see all the settings menus. Everyone without that toggle switch set to on, just see what pages you give them, again, which we'll look at later. You can also control whether there are active users here with this toggle switch. You can also delete them and you can reset their password. So if someone does forget their password and can't log in, you as the admin can go in and reset it for them. Okay, so going back to the pages now. So far in all the lessons, we've been getting to the pages indirectly through the tables. So let me just show you that again. So if I go to settings and then tables, you can see this lists all of our tables that we have set up. And you can see there's our products and services. Now you can see if I hover over the products and services, that gives us the shortcut to the page, the system control page that lets us view the data. However, also in the settings menu, you will have noticed that you have this pages option. This shows us all the pages that are in our system, both the computer sort of system control pages, of which these two are, and also when we do future lessons, we'll look at custom user-generated pages also. You can tell from this page which one's the system generated through the cog icon in this column. And you can also tell, I know before we were discussing about the different types of pages in that you have list views pages, which show you all the data records. And then you have a detail page, which you use to create new records or edit existing. This column here shows you the different type. And then the last thing we wanted to look at is this actions. Okay, and you can see there's a little user icon. If we click on this, what it lets us do is it lets us set up the page permissions for each of our users in the system. So here you can see here's our list of users. You've got an all off, all on toggle if you wanted to do that, which saves you some time. Or you can go and set it individually to the individual users that you want to have access through the menu to that page. Once you're happy with it, if you click on the save, and then what we should see, if I go to my menu now, as well as having the settings, I also have products and services. Okay, so this is the page that we just gave myself access for. So if I click on that, and there you can see. Now, the one key thing to understand is that you're only setting menu permissions. So for example, I only gave myself access to the one page. However, if I click on the plus icon, indirectly, I still have access to those other pages. So all we're really doing by managing the menu permissions is telling the system which users can see which pages in their menu structure. Okay, and that's it. Very short video, just a quick one to look at managing the users and also the page permissions. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Don't forget to click on the link to get to the next lesson.